Yo, what's up? We back. Another episode, Relax and Take Note. Mike Pace, K Dub, homie Q, what's happening, fella?
What's good with
Going on, Mike?
Chilling, man, chilling. Big weekend coming up. Man, for both our squads is whoo, man, it got real the other day with the rankings. So what'd you say the other night, Q? Separation sad?
Nope.
Yeah, these three
What it
weeks
is?
these 3 weeks for to be crazy in college football, dog.
It's almost like a semifinal weekend. If you
So
think
I
about it,
I heard a guy on YouTube, man, and he was like, I don't care what nobody say. He said, this playoff weekend. So he started talking. I said, hey, he right. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. And then, and what is it? 3 weeks, we got the Michigan, Ohio State. And boy, it's the last one of the year.
flew by, man.
That's gonna be crazy though. That's
What y'all,
that's
what
that's
y'all,
good.
what's y'all early prediction on that game? Because I got the way both of them are playing right now. I honestly kind of feel like Michigan might get them again.
See, and I know we way ahead of ourselves. But this, I'm gonna tell y'all, that game more than any other, whether it's Alabama and Auburn when Auburn actually good, whether it's Georgia, Florida when both teams good. That game I always get wrong. When I think for sure Ohio State gonna get them, Michigan get them. I think for sure Michigan gonna get them, Ohio State get them. You think for sure it's gonna be a good game, somebody get blown out of the box. So for me, I think both of them playing real well this year. Kevin, you say definitely no, Michigan?
Why you think so, Kevin?
Ohio State too powerful offensively.
So
But the way Penn State had them hemmed up for 3.5 quarters.
That happens to everybody. Everybody have a game where you know what I mean. Like
and Penn State not a bad football team. They only lost to Michigan.
Yeah, that's
right.
true.
Right. You take any of them teams throughout the years, like the Joe Burrow LSU team, the Mac Jones and Devontae Smith Bama team.
Right.
You know, they're gonna have games where it's like it's a close one, you know what I mean, like or whatever. But that Ohio State offense, bro, that thing there is,
and it ain't coming from the guy you thought it was gonna come from. Because
He hurt.
you thought it was gonna come from Jackson Smith and Jigba, but Marvin Harrison Jr. having a Bolitnikov type year.
And the other kid is not in Jigba, but I don't know. I think he an African guy too though, but
I didn't realize Marvin Harrison was that Jr. was that big though. I didn't realize he was 6'4".
he nasty.
There's definitely a way Michigan can win. Like there is definitely a scenario where I can see them win. Like they can play a ball control game where they keep that offense off the field. But I just think Ohio State is a better team.
What's that game at this year?
Ohio State.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was at Michigan last year. So it's
at the big house.
yeah, it's at in Columbus, man. So I think look, once again, now here I go. I said I think it'll be good. Now watch what happens. I'm telling y'all, every single for the past maybe 5-6 years, whatever I think of that game, it's been, and I'm talking about like way off. I ain't talking about like I ain't even been close. Like I be like, oh, it's gonna be good. And whoever win it, they like win by a landslide, or I'll be like, oh, for sure, Michigan gonna get them boys. Like that one year though, I think they played Michigan though on when it was like they got them on the first down or whatever it was. I think they got them that year, but whatever, right? I'm just never right about that game, bro. More than any other game, like you know what I'm saying. I just can't get that one right. But I think it should be good. Look, once again, but we'll see, man. I'm excited to get to that. But look, before we even get there, man, we got a lot. Oh, shout out to the Astros and the Phillies. Bro, that's been wild. Freaking Phillies hit 5 home runs the other night, not even get a hit last night. What in the world? Like, so but it's 2-2. So It is what it is.
They said
Man,
old dude was tipping his pitches the other night. That's how why Philly was hitting him so good.
hey, I believe it. 5
And they,
home runs.
and they said it wasn't the pitcher that was tipping his pitches. It was the catcher that was tipping the pitches.
Huh.
So that's why they was able to hit him off multiple pitches because they caught whatever sign the catcher was giving. Because if you I don't know if y'all was watching it, but it was one time when that dude hit that bomb. I forgot his name. He got a crazy name, but he was in the on deck circle, and Bryce Harper called him back, and he whispered something in his ear, and that dude went up there and probably hit one of the longest home runs ever in World Series history.
Bryce's that one Bryce hit was a bomb too. But you know I'm telling you, 5 home runs, bro.
People call that cheating. I don't call that cheating, man. If you pick up on it and they don't change it,
That's your bad.
Right. I never understood that. I never understood why that is.
How though, right? It's just like if you pick up on a quarterback tendency, say, bro, when he do whatever, jump, you know what I'm saying? Go.
Exactly.
That's no different from like watching film and picking up on things in basketball and football.
If he go left,
exactly,
he gonna pull up.
If the quarterback, if his right foot is back, it's play action. You know what I mean? Like
I'm supposed to do that.
They just picked it up during the game. That's the only difference.
Or it's no different like than a boxer. You know, hey, when he, you know what I'm saying? He normally throw the jab, or when he, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Hey, Kevin, it's like a couple of weeks ago when Tennessee saw Helms floating back there and Hyper put that play in to isolate him. Same thing.
Listen, man. I'm with y'all. Hey, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, baseball guy.
Look, also ain't no different than the other week with who was that? Bama, Arkansas. And Bryce Young looked up and seen the middle of that field, and he like, yep. He go right there. Hey, nah. But but shout out to the Phillies and the Stros, man. It's been good, man. I'm pulling for the Stros, actually, man. Dusty Baker. That joker been at it for a long time.
Man.
Yeah, man. Y'all remember Dusty?
That's why I want to go ahead and get one, man, because I feel like if you get one, he'll just go ahead and retire. Because I feel like the only reason he hanging around because he always have great teams. He just can't get over the hump, man.
Bruh, always. Man, boy, Dusty been around for a long time.
Long ass fucking time.
Jeez. I'm talking, bruh. I was a little dude.
He played with Hank Aaron on the Braves.
And Dusty Baker been coaching for 50 years.
For real, dog.
Him and Ron Washington.
He played with Hank Aaron on the Braves. He been around for a grip. But nah, shout out to them though. But yeah, I'm hoping to get that done. But
Kevin, he ain't but 73.
I don't know. I know he was coaching in the 90s.
I'm telling you.
I remember going to a Braves and Giants game.
I was gonna say he coached the Giants. Yeah, he was coaching the Giants. I know I was like a freshman in high school.
I swear it feel like he like 90 years old, bro.
Oh my gosh, you see, like, cause I'm telling you, when I was like a freshman in high school, that dude, he was coaching the Giants.
Maybe because he still looked the same as he did.
Yeah, he do still look the same.
Yeah, he be chilling, bro. It look like he
sitting on the bench with
the arm folded, right. God,
dude, y'all gotta look at his Wikipedia, man. This dude was a stockbroker before he started coaching.
Huh?
He was a stockbroker in 1987, and Hank Aaron called him and Joe Morgan to go to Dallas to get jobs as minor league baseball players.
I never knew that.
Oh,
is he like Benjamin Button or something? Like he aging backwards or something?
Stockbroker, my dude.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Nah, I ain't never know that. Dang. Okay. Shout out to Dustin, man.
He started in 93 was his first year with the Giants.
That's a lie, bro. It was 83. No, I'm just playing. Nah, I'm just messing around. But nah, dang, that's crazy. But shout out to Dusty, man. Hope the Stros gonna do that, man. Gonna do that. But oh man, so college football playoff initial rankings came out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
On Tuesday. I wasn't really surprised. I was surprised at a couple of things, but not really the top. I was surprised for me. So it was what, 1 Tennessee, 2 Ohio State, 3 UGA, 4 Clemson, 5 Michigan, Alabama 6. I don't remember. I know was it TCU 7?
Yeah. Oregon 8.
Oregon 8,
9,
SC 9,
10.
LSU 10. All right. And so for me, the only one I was really shocked was Clemson being above Michigan and Alabama. I know Alabama lost, so everybody don't. I know.
That was the only reason that was the only reason why I could see them putting them above them because they got a loss. But ain't no way I would have saw them putting them above Michigan,
Who they lost to?
the number 1 team.
Oh, okay.
The number 1 team who ain't gonna make the playoff.
I'm just saying who they lost to. Right.
So
okay, hold on, Quinn. Give me Clemson signature win. Because that's the problem with UGA too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't mad at Tennessee being number 1. Huh?
Florida State at this point? Oh, no, they ain't played Notre Dame yet.
They play Notre Dame, sad.
Yeah,
Syracuse.
Florida State. Yeah, Syracuse, because of what Syracuse ranked when they played them.
We ain't talking about basketball with Carmelo now. We talking about with Derek Coleman and Billy Owens and my man Moulton and them boy. We ain't talking about none of them teams.
Man, at the end
Wallace
of the day,
and them boy.
like to me, it don't even matter.
Well, see,
it's all gonna play out.
It does, right? But I just was shocked, especially Michigan. Okay, I can see you say, "Oh well, Alabama got a loss." All right, whatever. Michigan been playing some good ball.
They've been playing way more consistently than Clemson have.
That part, like they've been whopping folks. I think their closest game was to like Maryland, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they put that one to bed late. You know what I'm saying? Like people, and then people be punishing for teams for putting teams to bed late. Yeah. Man, sometimes, hey, it take a little more. Cause like I always say, bro, these dudes out here practicing that they playing against too, dog. You ain't just walking out here running over folks every week in, week out. Like you say, Kevin, right? So that was the shocker to me, especially Michigan, though. Like I say, all right. Give me say Bama got the loss. All right. My argument is Bama lost to the number 1 team, which is Tennessee. But Michigan, though, I ain't see that one, dog. I ain't see them being over Michigan.
I think that's more than anything else because of school.
And then, could we even argue that TCU got better wins than Clemson?
I would have actually put out if anybody, I would swap TCU and Clemson. I would swap them. Because I feel like TCU has a better resume.
I gotta have Michigan in that photo, dog. I just got
I mean, if we move Clemson to 5, I would swap them at the 5 spot. Well, I'll have Michigan at number 4. And I would swap Clemson and TCU. I'll put TCU at 5 and Clemson at 8.
But so this is my argument too. So you got Bama above TCU because you value Bama lost to Tennessee, but not above Clemson. Got it. I don't get it.
I think what happens with this committee sometimes is they'll put teams there, and they're doing it to kind of justify things that they think gonna happen in the next few weeks. You know what I mean? Because you know Tennessee and Georgia about to play, so one of them is gonna drop, right?
Mhm.
You know Alabama and LSU about to play, so one of those are about to drop, and then after that, either Alabama is gonna play Tennessee again or Georgia again. So
And
that's
Michigan,
gonna wash
Ohio
out.
State.
Well,
And
Michigan, Ohio State got to play.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
So I think they put TCU back there because
But
if
Quinn,
they lose
And
them,
that-
they're gonna in a way they can make it. So
That's why they won't come out with no criteria. That's why they won't come out and say what the criteria is.
but okay, listen, guys, listen. Which is, I'm cool with all that, Quinn. But who is Clemson going to play? South Carolina?
and I feel
Furman
like-
or something like that? I know they played South Carolina in the last game. I love Shane Beamer to death, but I don't really see it happening. And then they got, do they play North Carolina?
not till
The
not
ACC
till the
championship or
ACC
something?
championship game, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Which
I think it's all gonna play out. So.
yeah,
Man, I'm just saying, Clemson ain't gonna lose.
they're not gonna lose till they get to the playoff. That's the thing. It's like that same season that
That's why they got them in 4.
it's like that same season where old boys quarterback
But
what's his
Kevin,
name?
though, they playing some bull child, though, Kevin.
What was that quarterback before Trevor Lawrence got there?
Deshaun
Bryant.
Watson,
No,
No,
in between
Kelly
those two.
Bryant.
Kelly Bryant.
You remember that year they made the playoffs with him? This is the same type of team. Like they didn't play nobody that year and they still made the playoff.
That was the year they played Alabama,
Yeah, in the semifinal.
Yeah, I mean,
right? They didn't play Alabama.
Mm-hmm. In the semifinal.
like I said, it's gonna play out though, because like you said, Michigan, Ohio State got to play each other. And Georgia gonna beat Tennessee, and they gonna drop. So
Here's the thing with that though, Kevin. It's gonna play itself out though, but you're not gonna sit here and tell me that if TCU go undefeated and Clemson go undefeated, I know they're gonna put Clemson in there before TCU, but
yeah, they are.
So let me ask y'all
Be the
this.
first time.
Let me ask y'all this.
That's true.
Let me ask y'all this, and we'll get into the actual ball game. So let me ask y'all this: Georgia beat Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Which of course, I hope. If Georgia beat Tennessee and Tennessee went out, Tennessee gonna get in.
They're gonna get in, but see, here's the thing. I feel like this is how I feel it's gonna play out. I don't think Bama lose again.
Me either.
I think Georgia beat Tennessee, and I think Alabama beat Georgia in the SEC championship game, which leaves Georgia and Alabama to make it. Alabama, Georgia to make the playoff, and Tennessee is left out.
I think they will leave Tennessee out at that point.
So if Tennessee, but then it's this Tennessee argument.
Yeah, they're gonna have a hell of an argument.
Don't matter.
We beat the SEC champion.
Don't matter. So you mean to tell me they're gonna leave the SEC champions out? They're not gonna do that. And you
Well, I'm
lost
just
to Georgia.
saying.
Can't leave
So-
Georgia out at that point.
Can't
They're
leave
gonna
Georgia
get
out.
they're gonna get all three in Ohio State.
They'll blow their playoff
Nah,
off. They'll blow their
because-
playoff off right after that.
Because look,
championship game.
that's saying, I think 2 years ago, one lost Bama didn't even. What was it? When was the last time Bama lost to Auburn?
Bama ain't never
Yeah.
not made it, boy.
And
Oh, you talking about that year when Tua got hurt?
No, the year before that.
was it the year before
No,
that?
the year after that.
They won a championship the year after that.
I know what you
Stop
talking about.
acting,
You
stop
talking about,
acting, stop acting like that.
you talking about. No, it wasn't Jalen Hurts second year.
The only year they did make it is when
No, he
Tua
talking about
got
the year
hurt.
You talking about the year they made it?
And that was with one loss though,
yeah,
right?
yeah. They had
What?
lost that year.
When Tua got hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
They lost to LSU.
Yeah,
So they didn't make it to the SEC championship.
you're right.
Yeah. So what killed them that year was
But I'm just saying,
Clemson was
I'm just saying-
undefeated.
but yeah, that's the scenario, and that's the same scenario I think happens with Tennessee.
Clemson was undefeated. LSU won the SEC.
Yeah,
Oklahoma, right?
But regardless of who else it is, I'm just saying that's the scenario. I think Tennessee lose one game, but they don't make it. Because, like I said, if Alabama, I personally think Alabama wins out, right? And I think Georgia beats Tennessee. You can't put a one-loss, you can't leave out a one-loss Georgia. And this is all hypothetical, you know what I'm saying? All hypothetical because Alabama
at that
may
point,
lose.
Georgia will have
You know
to
what I
win
mean?
against the number
But
one team in the
just
country.
saying, in this scenario, Georgia beats Tennessee. Can't leave out Georgia because they got one up on Tennessee.
So if Georgia beat Tennessee and beat Alabama, Alabama can't lose though because they
Alabama
already
can't
lost
lose.
one.
Yeah, they already lost one.
And I feel like for them having that one loss, that makes them desperate. That's why I don't think they lose again.
That's why I'm glad they lost when they lost.
So this what I'm saying. So what if Georgia beat Alabama in the SEC championship? Tennessee get
Then
in.
Alabama's out.
Jordan, Tennessee get in.
Yeah.
It'll be like the year Alabama and Georgia lost to Auburn, and Auburn played Georgia in the SEC championship.
And both of them got in.
Georgia beat Auburn, and Tua should have stayed his ass on the bench. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
hey, all hypothetical.
It is.
Play itself out.
I don't the Clemson thing, bro. I don't feel that. You feel me?
But a undefeated power conference team, they're going to be up there.
But over Michigan though.
Especially that.
Well, but that's going to play out. That's why I said, like, I don't even really care about it because it's going to play out.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this. Real quick.
What up?
I've heard people making comparisons between this Tennessee team and the 2019 LSU team.
Nope.
What y'all think about that?
They don't have the same way. They don't have the weapons.
They don't have nowhere near the weapons because I told somebody I was talking to, I was like, if you go back and look at the LSU offense, at the receivers, at their running back, at the tight end, and the quarterback, I said right now they don't have a running game because LSU had a hell of a running game this season too.
Clyde Edwards.
Exactly, running and catching. And the defensive numbers are comparable right now, but I think LSU had a better defense that season too, especially on the back end.
Yeah, the two receivers on that team, well, actually they had 3 or 4 receivers on that team, but it's 2 receivers from that team who 2 of the best receivers in the NFL right now.
Exactly.
And one I just saw have a heck of a game Sunday. Terrace Marshall was balling Sunday.
Exactly.
Defensively, I think LSU had better players.
Yeah.
I don't know about from a total team, whatever. Because I mean, you didn't know what Patrick Queen was on that team, right? Patrick Queen. They had a couple linebackers that was really good. Grant Delpit, on that team.
Yeah, he was on that team.
DJ Stingley was on that team. He was a freshman, albeit, but excuse me, but he was still good.
The only bad game he had was against Alabama that season.
Stingley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, nobody could cover all them wideouts, right?
Nah, yeah.
So,
it wasn't even against everybody. It was just Monte made it look real bad that season.
Well, I mean, he did that too. I was talking a few weeks ago, when Georgia played him in the regular season. But I understand why people say that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, people said the same thing about that Florida offense the next year. Remember when they was putting up big numbers with Kyle Trask and then when they played Alabama in the SEC championship, they was and they had kids. The cat from Mobile, just with the Kansas City.
Kadarius
Toney was on that team. It was another one. So now they was rolling.
Grimes.
Yeah. So I understand why, because of the numbers. But I'm gonna tell y'all something funny. like when they put all the numbers up the other night, it's not a big gap from like Tennessee to Ohio State to Georgia. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a huge gap. I was kind of shocked.
You talking about offensive numbers, defensive
Yeah,
numbers?
well, all the numbers. The defensive
All of
numbers was a gap because Georgia defensive numbers, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
kind of trump theirs, but offensively it wasn't a real big gap, surprisingly to me. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's the way they strike, the way they score, how
quick.
fast they score. You know what I'm saying? So, but I can see why they compare them. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I don't really like the comparing anyway, right? Because LSU was that LSU team. That Bama team was that Bama team. That Florida team was that Florida team. That Georgia team from last year defensively was that team, right? You understand what I'm saying? So you got Tennessee doing what they're doing now, and that's what they're doing.
Why do we like to do that anyway? Why do we like to compare? And this is not even a different era, but just like year to year, like
I don't know.
Why do we like hypothetical comparisons?
We'll see.
that there is not only like there's no answer to that.
None. So that's what I was saying. Remember when I was talking about like everybody comparing this Alabama team to this one or that one or this one? You can't, because the Bama team that won in was it 09 is different from the Bama team that won with two of them.
Yeah.
But regardless, like there's no answer. Like,
But what I'm saying
can't
is
find an answer to that.
no, because it's not like like an NBA team that like repeat. For pretty much everything gonna be the same. The coach, the you know what I'm saying? All of it pretty much the same most of the time. But I'm saying like Tennessee is doing what Tennessee is doing. You know what I'm saying? Now it might be some, like I say, I think even if you look at the numbers, by this time, Joe Burrow had like, God, yo, he threw for 50 something touchdowns that year? 50 touchdowns?
Yeah, Joe was going crazy.
Henry Hooker don't even have the most touchdowns in the SEC. I think Will Rogers got more than him or got more yards or something like that. I don't know, but I know somebody, he only has like 20 something touchdowns. Well, not only, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
By this time in that season, Joe Burrow was out of here.
Oh yeah, he had already locked up the Heisman, especially after that Bama game.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I said, I get why they would do it because of, you know, Tennessee putting up a lot of points and Tennessee doing this and Tennessee doing that. But you know, I think each team it is what it is. It's its own. You know what I'm saying? So with that, right, we get into the matchup this weekend. My dogs.
Oh, forget. Y'all forgot. Have y'all been watching Drake May?
Who?
Drake May, you remember him, Kevin? You remember Drake May? He was committed to Bama. He's at North Carolina. He got 30 touchdowns this season already. That's why I think, yeah, start paying attention to him. Because I think when they meet Clemson in the AC Championship game, I think they may be able to take Clemson out.
I heard somebody saying that, but Clemson defense is pretty good though.
Yeah, but
no, I heard somebody talking about Carolina giving them a challenge in that ACC championship.
Yeah, I ain't paid Carolina no attention.
I haven't either.
It's all him though. It's like he one of them QBs that's making receivers great.
I lied. I watched them against somebody, but I won. You know what I'm saying? But I watched them twice, I think. But yeah.
He got 29 TDs and only 3 interceptions right now.
Yeah.
Check
I
him
think
out.
Hendon Hooker like 21-2, something like that.
Yeah, 21-1 actually.
1. Yeah.
Should have been 3, but we're gonna talk about that.
Because I think the whatchamacallums, like the completions too, of course, Will Rogers blow everybody out because they throw so many 2-3 yard passes.
2-yard passes.
Yeah. So yeah. I like Will Rogers though. But yeah. So anyway, we got the matchup this weekend. My dogs, Tennessee Volunteers at the crib. Between their hedges, been a lot of chatter, a lot of trash talking. I heard Eric Ainge say playing between the hedges is overrated. They don't really get that loud. It's really not that big of a deal.
See, I don't like Tennessee. I don't like Tennessee or nothing that came out of Tennessee.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of chatter. Biggest, what is it? The first time a game with this rankings coming in, being played at Sanford Stadium, all of the hoopla, all you got everything, right? They saying Clash of the Titans, this offense versus this defense, and yada, right? What y'all got? I'll let y'all go first, and then I'll give y'all what I think and what I hope. Yeah.
Look, I ain't gonna sit here and say Georgia's finna beat the hell out of Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
It's finna be, they finna manhandle Tennessee. Like that game, I don't think it's gonna be no question at the end of the day. I think Georgia gonna lead from start to finish, and they're gonna show that they're the better team at the end of the day. I think Tennessee is a cute story. That's honestly what I think they are.
Really?
So Mike, here's the thing, and why I agree with Kevin 100%, which I probably never said again in my life.
Crazy.
But yeah, Kevin is 100% right. And when you say cute, I get what he's saying. So yeah, they beat Alabama, but it took 17 penalties and some very undisciplined play, and the coach didn't want to make any adjustments for them to win at the buzzer, right?
Right.
So this ain't the same victory. And we was comparing them to LSU a couple years ago. LSU beat Alabama. Like, there was no question that they were the better team that day.
Yeah.
There was still a question coming out of that Tennessee Alabama game just because of the way Alabama played.
I feel that.
And the way I feel like Georgia's gonna play, and I know for a fact, Kirby done watched that Alabama Tennessee tape 5 or 6 different times. And I feel like he got the players on the back end that can run that scheme. And you're gonna see them receivers running wide open against Georgia on Saturday. And then on the offensive side, I think you're gonna see Brock Bowers have a big game. I think you're gonna see Darnell Washington have a big game, and some D. I think that's where they chunk plays gonna come from, is Bowers and Washington. And then I just think they're gonna, like Kevin said, they're gonna man him. They're gonna run between the tackles, because I feel like even though Tennessee, the back end of their defense isn't great, I don't feel like they linebackers, I don't feel like their front seven is that great either. They just score a lot of points, and they get opportune turnovers like they did against Kentucky, and they're able to score quick.
Hey man, it's just a fancy way of saying Georgia better than Tennessee.
Yeah,
At the end
exactly.
of the day, they're a better football team.
Exactly.
Tennessee, they beat Alabama. Like, whatever, at the end of the day, they have more points than Alabama had. They play that game again, they don't beat Alabama. I'm telling you, Tennessee is the 3rd best team in the SEC, and I don't think it's close. I don't give a damn what their record, what their ranking is, none of it. They're not beating Georgia, bro. I'm telling you. Like, they're not as good as Georgia.
It's gonna take another 17 penalty game for them to beat Georgia. And
I don't even know if that's gonna be enough, because they're not gonna get them chunk plays against Georgia the way they did against Alabama.
You ain't seeing that out of Georgia.
Yeah. So look, now, like I said, I've been hearing a whole lot. I even heard a guy call in on the radio the other day and say that exactly what you said, Kevin, but to Tennessee. He said they that much better than Georgia. They're gonna beat the brakes off them. I'm just telling you what to say.
Mike, that's one of the people we talking about before we started.
I mean, you know, hey. So this, I hear what y'all saying. I feel y'all. I think where I give the decisive edge to Georgia's in the trenches, right? I think Tennessee's O-line does a good job, but I think they get the ball off so fast. So I think if you can cover, to y'all point,
Malachi Stark gonna have at least one pick.
You could get some pressure. You gotta move him off his spot now. You gotta move Hook off his spot. He's standing back there, just standing back there. He gonna fry you, right? God knows, I don't know what Kentucky watched. Because if you didn't know that number 11 is who they looking for, you're crazy.
It was the same thing Alabama was.
But I'm saying, after that, though, Kevin, you can't let him run wild like that.
They just ain't had a voice. That's all that.
Man, them folks ain't beating Georgia. Period.
Listen,
I ain't even try to analyze or break it down no more. They not beating Georgia.
Listen,
period.
So I think they get him in the trenches. I think Jalen Carter being back is huge. Nolan Smith being out is huge. But I think Jalen Carter is going to provide, he's going to wreak some havoc. We saw it last week. He was pushing that pocket, and Anthony Richardson is way more scary running the ball than Hook is. So I think if you get him off that spot, move that pocket, and don't allow them chunk plays, I think you can get them because I don't think they can stop that run.
You don't even need all that analysis and all of that, man.
See now y'all acting like me. Y'all acting like me.
I am. I'm telling you.
Listen, I don't feel that they'll beat them.
You'll see a definite difference between the two teams on Saturday. I'm telling you.
And I think you're gonna see that difference early too. You're gonna
see clearly who the better team. You're gonna see clearly that Georgia's on another level than Tennessee. Tennessee ain't ready for this, bro. This ain't like no resurrection year where Tennessee is back. Nah, this is a cute little story. This is what this is.
Y'all really feel that way?
This ain't no different than what a couple years ago when Mississippi State had went on their little run.
Yeah. Like Dak Prescott senior season.
Man, please.
Yo, Mike, this
they was actually number one in the first college football.
Exactly. Until they ran in the hoop, it was down 20-0 at halftime.
They played them in T-Town too. I remember that.
Exactly.
Dak couldn't do anything.
Same thing.
Ohio State won that year, right?
Yeah, that was 2014.
Okay.
People are gonna be like, "Oh man, you disrespectful." I don't give a damn. I bet they don't win.
Well, listen, man. I hope to God y'all right. Listen, I listen, but I think it'll be a good one, man. Y'all think it'll be a good game?
No, Mike. I'm telling you, man. Look, Mike. Only thing Kirby had to do was study that Alabama tape. That's it. Because Tennessee have done the same thing for 8 straight games. The same thing. Only thing I guarantee you. Watch that defense, Aaron. Just watch that defense. Just watch it. It's gonna be beautiful, Mike. Just watch it.
Minus them chunk plays, bro. Like, and what higher than Herbert? What, like 5 catches and 4 touchdowns?
Exactly.
Like
6 and 5. 6 and 5.
Mike,
he caught all 5 of the touchdowns.
Like Hook had 385 yards. 200 of those went to one player on 6 receptions.
And he threw 5 touchdowns. All 5 of them went to him.
That's Alabama fault right there.
Exactly. So Mike, that wasn't Tennessee beating Alabama. That was Alabama not adjusting.
Hey, listen, man. I'm hoping y'all right. I just feel like, for me, the trenches, I feel like Georgia way better than them. And they've been talking about Tennessee front 7, how well they stopped the run. Now, I think a lot of their run defense numbers are skewed because they get so far up. Yeah. Exactly. And people stop running the football. Mike, that's just me.
Mike,
you feel me? But I mean,
listen to me, Mike. Relax.
Kevin, quit looking like that. Y'all,
Relax, Mike.
now
Relax.
y'all making me feel like y'all be feeling.
Man.
you know how
Nah,
you feel
Kevin
about
be feeling. Quinn be smiling from ear to ear. Quinn love it when I boost the tide.
Man, it's levels to this, bro.
It is,
Like,
it is, and that's why I was saying about Clemson over Michigan and Alabama. So I feel what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. I understand what you're saying. And hey man, listen.
I feel like Hooker, once he figures out that he ain't gonna be able to get that ball out of his hands in 3 to 4 seconds, he's gonna start making mistakes. So like Kevin said, Stark gonna have a pick, and I believe that we get at least one more pick somewhere else, and it's gonna be comfortable. That's all
I'm hoping they cause 2 to 3 turnovers.
That's the term I'm looking for. That was the word I'm looking for right there.
It's gonna be
Quinn.
Comfortable.
Georgia will win comfortable.
Okay.
It might not be 58-10,
Nah,
but it's gonna be comfortable.
yeah.
When that game is over, you're gonna clearly see that Georgia is the better football team.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Okay. I mean, I'm confident.
And here's the thing: you're gonna see that Georgia was the better football team. You're not gonna come out of that game saying Tennessee was a fraud, but you're gonna see a clear difference between the two programs.
Mhm. Okay. I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? But I just want them to be solid. And it's something to be said. I do feel. I was telling Shan, my wife the other day. I said, hey, 8 years ago, I'd have been super nervous, right? So when Rick was there, they always had talent. But when them big games came, it seemed like either the bottom fell out or it would get to the end and it'd be blunders. It was no in between, right? It would be like the bottom just, oh my gosh, let's get beat to death, or get to the end and a blunder happen. But since Kirby been there, now they've lost some tough games, some close games. Dave's lost, but I'm talking about it's just the swag different, the confidence different with that guy. And that's no disrespect. Y'all know I love Mark Richt, but I'm just saying it was a shift in the whole culture of the program. So I'm not like, you got the feeling of like, man, it's a big game. But I just feel like, man, with that guy at the helm, dog, ready to ride.
That's why I feel like they gonna be ready, especially on defense. Kirby ain't stupid. Kirby know I need to see what Alabama did, and I need to do the complete opposite.
He gonna get them young fellas. He got to get
Man.
But see this. But like Kevin always say, I think too the Missouri game. This helped, right? Where you struggle, we had to get them young guys ready to go. Some guys had to play. Jalen Carter went out in that game in the first quarter. Boom. You had your back end guys. They had to play. Missouri hit 2 deep plays, right? So now you I ain't gonna say they battle tested, but you've had to play some games where it wasn't so comfortable. Last week, Florida got back into the ball game. What you came out there and did. Come on, man, let's put this one away, right? So
they that team now because they over the hump. They got the championship, so they that team now.
You saw it at times this year. You know what I mean? So I think the expectation though, like Kevin say, people want to say, well, last year they would have just Florida wouldn't have scored, or last year Missouri no way would have got. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Kevin said, Jordan Davis with the Philadelphia Eagles, Nakobe Dean with the Philadelphia Eagles, Quay Walker with the Green Bay Packers, Devontae Wyatt, Lewis Seen is in Minnesota, Devontae Wyatt with the, you know what I'm saying? So it's a different set of guys, but I'm confident, man.
Y'all had a lot of draft picks, okay?
No. I'm just saying, hey, 15, baby, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. But look, y'all give me some skulls, man. Give me some skulls, man.
I want to go 34-17.
Okay. See, that ain't outrageous. That's comfortable, like Kevin said. That's okay. I got you. I got you. That's my man adjective, comfortable. I like that though. I like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got that same like 14-point spread. I'm going 38-24.
38-24. Wow. That's funny you said that. 38-24?
Yeah. So 14 it's gonna be 14, 17, 21 the whole game. And it's gonna
Okay.
end up.
So that's funny. No, you said 34-17, you said 38-24. I came to 38-27 was mine.
I can see that.
I said 38-27. That was mine. When I came to, I think yesterday I was thinking about it. I said 38-27.
I can see that. I'm telling you, man, Brock about to go off, man. I'm telling you, the middle of that field is wide open, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
telling you.
Brock Bowers gonna eat, and at the end of the game, 4-minute offense, they're gonna put it away. Run the ball.
Yeah, them backs was toting that thing last weekend. Once again, I think they done got that running game. Man, they looking good. Still don't know if AD gonna play. Nolan out. Prayers to Nolan, man. Get healthy, brother. You got bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Get right. If you can go to the combine, go in there and kill it. You know what I'm saying? You got bigger fish to fry, dog. Appreciate your services, but it's about you right now, and you gotta get healthy for the next phase, brother. You know what I'm saying? So prayers up to that dude, man. But he gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Because he never stopped talking, and he gonna be on that sideline over there, or whatever he got to do. So, but yeah, definitely, man. Prayers to that brother. But yeah, man. Hey. Big time game, so even if you're not a Dog fan or a Volunteer fan or SEC fan, man, you might want to check that one out. 3:30 Eastern Time, CBS. You understand?
Yeah, I think the difference is gonna be like defensively, because like you said, Brock Bowers and Ladd McConkey and Donnell Washington, Kerry Jackson, all them dudes. Like what they're gonna do like offensively. But I think defensively, like this. I think that's going to be the difference.
Yeah, I do. I think in the trenches, they just can't hold up. So we're going to see, man. And then it's at the crib. It's at the crib.
I won't say they're gonna beat the hell out of them, be honest with you, but I
ain't gonna be no dropping goalposts in the river this weekend.
Hey, listen, man, it's at the crib, so that always come attached with something, being at the crib. So and like y'all said, unless it's just too overbearing, right? If you can't beat somebody, you can't beat them. But I don't think that's the case here. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So after that one. Got another ball game in the SEC in the SEC. Hey man, listen, brother, gotta go down to the swamp, Death Valley,
That is what they call it.
Got it right. Listen, now you got to go down.
That's a fake Death Valley.
Matter of fact, Mr. Well, I got a message from somebody for you. Mr. Jaden Daniels said, "Did you see what he did against Ole Miss?"
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I don't care.
You said that man wasn't no good.
He ain't.
Kevin, he can't get it.
Mike, we talking about Ole Miss now. Come on, man.
But he still did his thing.
Okay.
Mike, we talking
about
no
good is a bit of a stretch.
Huh?
I said no good is a bit of a stretch.
All right. So you give him some. You put some respect.
But he ain't that dude.
I'm not saying he Bryce or CJ or Hendon Hooker or who else we got out here that's
Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud. I said Stroud. Of course, Caleb Williams. Man, I love watching Caleb Williams play football. Jeez. But he has improved, Kevin, from every week. He's gotten better.
Mike.
Quinn.
You don't think you stretching just a little bit right now, Mike?
Quinn, he's looked better every single week.
He's better the last 2 games. Like,
No.
go back to that Auburn game. What did he do?
Auburn game.
Show the true code.
Like,
Listen.
I don't like fool's gold, bro. Like it.
I understand.
In certain situations, it's gonna make you look better than you really are.
But listen, you still have to take advantage of the opportunity and the situation, right?
You do, but
That's all I'm saying. Well, okay, listen, got the ball game. Down in the bayou, right? Y'all coming off the bye, Bama. That is for y'all out there. When I say y'all, this is Q and Kevin's squad. They
Mike,
with the
stop.
tide.
Stop, Mike.
What?
Stop. That Auburn game was October 1st.
Mm-hmm.
They won 21-17. He was 8 of 20 for 80 yards.
It was raining. It was raining, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We'll go with that.
Hey, man, listen. I'm just saying, the man been playing better ball. But listen, so y'all coming out the bye, LSU coming out the bye. Last time we saw both teams, they look good. Bama look good. Excuse me, LSU look good.
The defense looked good against Mississippi State.
Yeah. So
Offense wasn't that great. But like I said, going into that
see,
game,
y'all ain't never
like
satisfied.
I said going into that game, I didn't care what the offense did.
They scored 24 points in the first half, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I said, I don't care. I didn't care what offense did. My main focus that game was defense.
Well, listen.
And the guy that needs to be on the field is finally on the field. So,
well, listen. So you got these coming up. Kevin don't think Jaden Daniels gonna do
he
nothing.
don't scare me, bro. He don't scare me at all.
Okay. All right. So listen, I understand. I feel that. But so what's your thought? What's y'all thoughts on this game?
I think Bama wins easily.
No. What's your word of the day?
Huh?
What's your word of the day?
No, they don't win comfortable.
They don't
win
win-
easy.
Oh, okay. Landslide.
Like, I don't think, like you saying, like Jaden Daniels played better, but they gonna need him to be a house in this game, and
Like-
he ain't that. He ain't that, bro.
Need him to be what Hooker was.
You need to be able to go head to head with Bryce to beat Alabama at this point. He can't do that.
Yeah, I feel that.
Mike,
Listen.
Mike, right now, how much? So Jaden's what? 6'1", maybe 80, right? We'll just go with that. He's elite rushing right now by a lot.
He is.
That ain't gonna win this game.
No, I'm just asking what y'all think.
Mike, this
I think they lose by 3 scores is what I think.
Okay.
Mike, I know people hyping this game up. His top 10 matchup.
Top 10.
He's been playing better the last couple of weeks. That's all I'm gonna give him because I'm not gonna give him anything before that.
So it's not even gonna be a game. Is what y'all saying?
I don't think so. And I don't really say that
You don't.
when it comes to Alabama. I don't think so. LSU don't scare me at all.
Nah, Mike.
Like I feel like after
LSU
this
team.
game, I feel like after this game, it's gonna go back to what it was before we were so-called saying that he's playing better. It's gonna go back to that he ain't it. It's gonna look like it looked when they play what was it, Florida State.
Florida State, and Auburn.
I feel like that's what it's gonna look like because I feel like that's what he is.
The running lanes ain't gonna beat up Mike like they've been being for him because he and on those design runs because it's great of a pass rush as Will and Turner are. They're great run support too.
Mm-hmm.
So the running lanes ain't gonna be there. And I feel like with Eli, though, we actually got some sound coverage on the outside. I still like our safeties in this game because they don't have a receiver like Hyatt that can exploit them like that, and I don't feel like it's not them, Mike. I don't know
All
what else to
right.
say. I just
Quinn, I ain't tripping. I'm just asking.
This is what I honestly feel about Jayden Daniels. He's one of them one read guys, one of them one read quarterbacks,
And take out.
and take off. Those quarterbacks you can make look extremely bad, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
If you're one of those quarterbacks that can't get to your second read, you're prone for bad games, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Okay. So I feel y'all. I feel like I don't know. LSU defense, like I don't even know if they got enough anyway, but I don't think the offense can help them out enough. You get what I'm saying? To like keep them off the field.
The only hope is Bama have the same amount of penalties they had against Tennessee. That's the only hope they got.
Because they've been playing bad on the road.
That's the only hope they got, bro.
Okay. All right. I think it'll be about. So this is my score. 41-13.
Wow, that's about what I was gonna say. I was gonna say 48-13.
48-13? 41-13. What you got, Q?
Mm. 45-17.
45-17? Okay. All right. 40. So I say 41-13, 45-17, 48-13.
Maybe 20 because they'll get a garbage touchdown, but this game ain't gonna be in question.
I don't see 20.
This ain't the team everybody think it is. This ain't gonna be the game everybody hoping it's gonna be.
Nah, and you dealing with a focused Bama.
Exactly.
At number 6, know we gotta win everything.
And I like everything I've heard in the interviews coming off the bye week, especially from Bryce, because he done got arrested and he sounds better, and he sounds like he feels better about the team. So hey, they ready to roll. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's gonna be 2 no doubt Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Ain't gonna be no changing of the guard.
Hey, listen. I'm here for it, bro. You already know it. So look, real quick before we move on, I told y'all boys, Bo Nix was gonna eat that Pac-12 conference alive.
Hey, look, man. I ain't nothing I can say about it. He ain't at Auburn no more, so I'm okay with it.
I told y'all.
But he lost me when he said that if they played the game again, that they would beat you. He lost me when he said that.
Listen.
I mean, I understand you confident and you feel good and you playing better and everything, but y'all got beat 49-3, and it could have been 69-3.
Look, man, that man speaking in his truth. You know what I'm talking about? That's how he feel, dog. I don't know, but I told y'all he was gonna eat them up. They can't do nothing with him out there.
He should have went Auburn in the first place, man. I know he felt like he had to go to Auburn because of the pops and everything, but he probably should have went there in the first place. I mean, I don't care. I'm glad he didn't use trash enough. I feel like everybody would have trash.
Listen, man. Like I say, I knew he was gonna tear them up. I knew it.
I think he'll be in New York.
No, I don't think it's room.
Oop.
Nah, bro, them 3 boys got that on lock. And if it's 4, it's gonna be Hendon, CJ, Bryce, and Caleb Williams.
I put
And
Michael Penix up there before I put
I was gonna
Tua.
say, you said Michael Penix. Y'all was talking about Michael Penix. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't done that much. Yeah, I mean, he been balling. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
I just hate they're gonna put USC to the championship.
hey,
That's gonna be track. You know?
real quick though, what's homeboy? I can't pronounce his name. JT Tumala from Ohio State.
No, just call him JTT. That's
JTT.
Yeah.
JTT.
Bro.
Whew.
Talk about a one-man record.
Yo, that boy was out there like Lawrence Taylor or something, bruh. Jeez, Lou. Man, that was a day, man. He had a day, bruh.
I was so hoping them got him. They
Dog,
got
listen.
him a little bit.
Listen, bro, this man had 2 interceptions, a pick 6 for one of them, a sack,
Forced fumble.
a forced fumble, a fumble recovery. That was insane, bro.
That dude was everywhere, man.
Yeah,
that was the 12 Palomalu game right there.
Yeah, man, that was incredible, dog. But shout out to JTT, man, Ohio State, brother. You did your thing, dog. Man, round of applause.
I feel like if it weren't for him, they probably would have lost that game.
Absolutely. He was going insane, bruh. Yeah, he balled out, man. For real. Yeah, shout out to him, though, man. That was a hell of a game, dog. Straight up. Yeah. Oh, and yo, Louisville, 6 turnovers in the third quarter.
They had 9 in the whole game. Man.
3 pick sixes in the third quarter. Bro, what the hell happened to Wake Forest?
Like I saw that, right, and I went back and watched it, and it was like a video game. You know how in Madden or in college football you used to make all the players on your team 100 and play against the computer on easy. That's what that third quarter looked like.
Like they were trying to lose.
Yeah.
Bro, how the hell you throw 3 pick sixes in 1 quarter? Are you kidding me?
Most dudes don't even throw 3 pick sixes in a whole career.
3 of them in 1 quarter, dog. 6 turnovers total, though, in 1 quarter? Man, I would have lost my mind, bro, if I was coaching them.
I lost my mind because that third quarter took like 2 hours to play.
I'm like, hey, look, Louisville offense, like, well, hey, it is what it is. Man, shout out to Louisville defense. Jeez. Yeah, man. But so yeah, man, that's what we got this weekend for the NCAAs as far as football goes. Man. And what y'all real quick, Ole Miss, what y'all think about them? Their running game sick.
Yeah, they better than LSU.
even
No,
though
they got 2 houses in the backfield.
Yes, it's Judkins and Zach, man.
Man, I wish you could have got it, Judkins.
And UGA has Zach. I don't know what happened. It didn't work out, but he doing his thing, boy.
Both of them, man. Yeah, Lane got that running game locked in.
And Judkins a freshman.
Yeah.
Only thing is, like Lane gonna Lane. So
Yeah, Lane get the wild.
To go for it on 4th down 10 times.
He gonna go for it on 4th down from his own 20.
Bro, it don't even be manageable ones. It be like fourth and 8.
4th and 16 on his own 20.
Hey, bro, what you doing? Like, dog, you got 13 minutes left to go in the dang old first quarter, dog. Chill out, man. Yeah, Lane be tripping. So, okay. Texas A&M, where they at, man? What's up with them?
I mean, what else can you say?
They were supposed to be challenging for the West, supposed to be the 3rd best team in the SEC, period.
Not why Jimbo's still offensive coordinator or not.
Is that the issue?
Yeah, man, that's the issue.
What do they really have besides A-Chain?
Well, they lost the receiver.
I get that.
Homeboy. What's his name? What's the receiver name?
I don't even remember. But
I forgot.
He a beast though.
they didn't have no quarterback, bro.
That was the issue.
They had what's his name? Haynes,
The one with the
Haynes.
Auburn.
Haynes King.
Yeah.
No, Calzada.
Calzada, the one with the Auburn.
Yeah.
Because they was forcing King in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Calzada the one won the game against Bama.
But that's all he did though. He didn't do
Hey,
nothing else after that.
hey man. That's a hell of a did. I'd have brought him back and see what's up with him. He beat them.
I
Yeah.
really think it's the offensive coordinator thing, Kevin, because they definitely had the players last season, and they had better than a 3-5 record
What's
players, don't you think?
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, they're a talented team, bro. They just, I don't
What's
know.
that?
I mean,
gotta
is
be-
Jimbo
it's-
just not that good of a coach or whatever? Or we just think he that good because he won a championship? Was that really just
I really think it is.
Jameis
Kevin.
being that good? Or
I think it is, Kevin. It has to be, because what has he done since winning that national championship in 2013?
well, in all fairness, they did win like 30 games in a row, so it wasn't just the championship.
But it was all with Jameis, though, right?
Yeah.
What's that?
What has he done after Jameis?
What's
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because they still hold a record for like most wins in a row, don't
Uh-huh.
Or did somebody else break it?
Did Clemson break
Clemson
it?
break it? Clemson might have broke it.
I think they might have.
Either way, like Jimbo ain't really done nothing since Florida State and Jameson.
To a team that's in the SEC East, to a team that's now.
Yeah,
Hello.
that might go.
Might do it.
Marcel was in there on the couch.
So he was on first take.
That did sound like it was produced, didn't it?
Yeah, it sounded like you in that debate with Stephen A. Smith. Was
Hello. What happened?
Mike, what you
Going
doing
on,
over there,
man?
Mike?
Oh nah,
like he was on Undisputed.
I hit the play on the old joint. It was pulled up. I hit play on here instead of mute. My bad.
Oh, man. But nah, what we was talking about was, is Jimbo really not that good of a coach? Is he still riding that wave from Jameis and winning that championship? Or what? Because what has he done since? It's almost like I compare him to Doc Rivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody look at Doc as such a great coach,
Mm-hmm.
but other than winning that championship with Boston, what has he really done?
Right.
And I don't mean to diminish that, because that's something.
Absolutely. And I get
But
what you're saying though.
Is that more because you had the talent and the players? Can you actually go to another program and build it, because it's not looking like it?
See, I think what y'all saying is like, and I feel what y'all saying, like not diminishing your championship, because that's definitely a championship. But it seems like when you get into another situation, it's blunders.
Especially
So-
when you got the talent.
so
It ain't
like if-
you ain't got the tools.
If you take Ty Lue, for instance, it's like he kept on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought the Clippers would have done what they did last year without their two best players? You know what I'm saying? So I get what y'all saying. Like Larry Brown, everywhere Larry Brown went, he won. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what y'all mean when y'all say that. And it's funny that y'all did bring that up, because the other day I was thinking about Jimbo Fisher. You know what started to be the issue at Florida State right before he left?
What was that?
Think about it. Same issue we having now. Offensive line. Remember how bad the offensive line got at Florida State right before he left?
Got what's the name? Killed Francois or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
When he the coach then?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then think about now the issue at A&M, the offensive line.
Yeah.
Like, that's a commonality. I don't know what the issue is, but it just seemed like that kind of followed them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You could be right. I mean, because they got guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It got to be coaching. I mean, it can't be nothing else but that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I mean, hey, they got him $100 million contract, right? So they stuck with him.
Hondo.
They stuck with him.
I go out there and lose like hell too. Loud.
What y'all want to fire me?
Hmm.
No, I want to check wire it to me.
Man,
All 85 million.
Hey, man, listen. Buy me another ranch. Whew.
85 million.
That's a lot of money, brother. That's a lot of money. But no, I just wanted to ask, you know, about that. Cause they just every year though, it's the hype train, and I ain't found out why yet.
Because they recruit.
Yeah.
Because they rank highly in the recruitment rankings every year, and they know it pans out. They don't develop.
Mm-hmm. Seem like the usual suspects: Georgia, Bama, Clemson, Ohio State.
Just keep an eye on that transfer portal once that takes that them season in. Because
I was thinking about that too, Q.
a lot of them players on that number one recruiting class from last year, 3 of them got suspended already for smoking weed before the game.
And one of those freshmen was committed to UGA and decommitted and went down there.
One of them was silently committed to Bama and went to Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm. So I was thinking about that too, Q. You know what I mean? The way it is now, free agency open up. Hey, them boys be out of there.
I'm glad you called it that because that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. As soon as what Kevin said that, I'm like, yeah, you're right, brother. Yeah, what it is. But I just, just was thinking like, man, like they was Hey, didn't what's the name go there and then transfer to TCU? Oh, Kenny Tria.
Yeah, because you remember he had that great first game against against UCLA.
I can't remember who it was. He went crazy.
Then he started trademarking his name.
Kenny Tria. His name was Hill.
Yeah. He had that great first game, and then after that was it. Just that one game.
I mean, literally, he didn't even do nothing at TCU, right?
You never heard from him again.
That was crazy. Man. But yeah, no. I was just, like I said, wanted to, ask about them. It was somebody else. So do y'all think TCU, what y'all think? They're gonna make some noise? They still gotta play Texas though.
Nah, it's a team like this every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a team this
Cincinnati.
Yeah, well, they actually broke through and made it. I mean, I think it's just the scenario just played out in their favor and actually made it to the college football playoff. But
did they score?
I forget what the score was,
but my boy set a record for rushing yards in that game.
Yeah, Leroy Hood.
So no, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. It's a team like that every year, right? Like it used to happen to who was it? Central Florida every year.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. Like, where that team is just going undefeated and they're left out and all that. Like, it's a team like that every year.
Yeah.
Cincinnati actually broke through last year. That was actually surprising. But at the end of the day, they still showed that there is levels to this.
Well, UCF, they claim they natty. Remember what?
Yeah, but like I said,
No, I feel you.
Even if it gets to the point where we think they deserve to get in, do you really think they're gonna beat Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State?
Bro, Dory Noka had them 3
That don't even matter.
over
That,
UGA,
that
over
that's
everybody.
wishful thinking. That's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
That team just want to be different too.
Yeah, that one was like,
because at the end of the day, this is all of the teams that win a national championship every year. The common denominator is they recruit at a very high level.
yeah.
TCU
No doubt.
don't recruit at the same level that they do. At the end of the day,
LaDainian Tomlinson ain't walking through that door.
it just ain't. They just not on that level, bro. That's what it
Yeah.
comes down to. Like even if they make the college football playoff, like we know how it's gonna end.
Yeah. You're right. Okay. All right. So, I guess we get our popcorn or not, since y'all say it's gonna be comfortable. And what was the other one? Easily. Easy. All right.
Everybody gonna be disappointed after Saturday night because they're gonna expect these 2 epic games and it's gonna be 2 bludgeonings.
Bludgeoning.
I hope. Listen, brother, I hope. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you. I really do. So, yeah, man, I do. So, we get some NFL real quick and then go to the association, man. NFL, what y'all think about those trades, man? Bradley Chubb to the Dolphins. My guy Roquan to the Ravens. Only fitting, right? Don't that fit, Ro? Don't that fit him? I mean, the Bears fit. Hell.
That fitting perfect,
Yeah. They both do though, right? But I'm with you, Q. More so the Ravens from a total team standpoint. Bradley Chubb, Roquan, was it Kadarius Toney with the KC? It was some more thrown in there. Quinn went to Philly. Wow. Bradley Chubb to Miami.
Yeah. Other than when I first saw the alert, I was thinking Nick Chubb.
It was so funny. I knew y'all did. Because when I first saw it the day before when they was talking about it, boy, I was like, what?
Yeah. I seen Bradley Chubb. I'm like, okay. What has Bradley Chubb really done since his rookie year?
Got hurt.
Right. He ain't been available.
But he back this year now.
I mean, he back this year, but I ain't gonna sit here and try to seem like, I mean, he got 5.5 sacks or something like that. So he on pace for double-digit sacks.
Right.
But I ain't gonna sit here and act like he no savior because you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know if he's gonna be available. He don't really injury prone.
Okay. I got that. I feel that.
I get it. I get the move. I like the move because you trying. I think people need to hold their horses a little bit.
So would you rather have him or Roquan?
They linebackers suck too, so I probably would rather have Roquan.
I think a sideline to sideline linebacker in that position is way more valuable than he is coming over. So I want Roquan too.
Now, if he healthy now, dude, he a beast. It's just
yeah.
I mean, honestly, hell, it's the same thing with Tua. They stay hurt so much, you don't know what you're gonna get.
I feel you.
Injury prone players, man,
it's tough.
Being available is the most important thing. Bro. I don't care how good you are. If you're not out there, it means nothing.
Larry Fitzgerald, Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying?
You have to be there, bro.
Yeah. They
So
on this
that's
game.
why I'm not just like jumping over the moon about it, because other than that rookie year, he
Mhm.
ain't played a ton.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So impact wise, Quinn probably, right?
Yeah, Robert Quinn, yeah. Because that defense already already tough.
Yeah.
And you add an elite pass rusher to that.
What he had? 8, 17? How many sacks he had last year?
I don't know, but
It was a lot.
the Hawks coming out that edge.
Yeah. He a monster, bro. Yeah. I think they all won. Like you said, if he can stay healthy, he'll definitely help Miami. I think Roquan, from a lot of aspects, he wanted to get out of there anyway. Baltimore
Yeah.
needed that position filled.
Well, with Miami, like I get it. Like I really get it what they're trying to do, because with that adding that guy and Bradley Chubb, and then you got Jaden Phillips on the other side who is talented. He ain't really done much this year.
Mm-hmm.
But now with another guy on the other side of him, you know what I mean? Like now he can get out there and maybe he can be effective rushing the passer. And you got Xavier Howard. I don't think Byron Jones gonna play this year. I think he got some other stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
But you got Xavier Howard, Javon Holland back there in that secondary. That's gonna help them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, and they got a solid D line already, like in Raekwon Davis and Christian Wilkins.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Soler.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like the move.
Mm-hmm.
They show you they going all in is what they doing.
Yeah, man, and that's I mean, that's what you gotta do, right? If you want to win, you know.
And they just found the Rams footprint. I mean, playbook from last year, they went all in on last year and they won it. So I feel like that's what you got to do, or that's the thing to do in the NFL these days. Because I mean, how many teams are winning on drafts that they cultivated over the last 4, 5, 6, 7 years and won the Super Bowl? Last few. So who won it before last year? So last year was the Rams. Who was it before that? It was Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Right? So they went and got Tom Brady.
Look, I was about to say they got him. What was it? Him, Gronk, AB. Man, who else was on?
They had two animals on defense and 2 linebackers.
Leonard Fournette was on that team.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right though, Quinn. Then before that was what, Kansas City?
Yep.
Yeah, both Philly and Miami doing the same thing, because like look at all them free agent acquisitions they had. Like you bring in Chubb, you bring in Terran Armstead, you bring in Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean? Like you bring in Raheem Mostert. Now you just got Jeff Wilson, right? And with Philly,
because they got rid of Mostert though, right? And they got rid of
Edmonds.
Edmonds. They got Mostert, Edge. You got the 49er backfield.
Let me ask y'all this.
You got the 49 offensive coordinator.
Let me ask y'all this. So with the moves the Dolphins made, do you think they can get past either Kansas City or Buffalo in the playoffs?
AFC hard, bro. I ain't gonna say what they can't, but that AFC.
Yeah. So that's the way I feel, Mike. It's not that they can't. I don't think it's likely.
Right.
I can see a scenario where it happens. Like, because it's one game in the NFL. Anything can happen in one game. Like you go out there, Josh Allen may have a bad game.
Right.
Pat Mahomes may have a bad game. You never know. So it can happen. I don't think it's likely. I think the Chiefs are a better team than Buffalo. But
they both tough. You know what I'm saying?
It can happen.
Cause you think about it.
Now they already beat Buffalo. So
yeah. And they both tough, and then you think about the Ravens still tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't gonna say they can't, but it's just, man, look, if they was in the NFC, it'll be them in Philly.
And then, like I said, let's not act like they ain't already beat Buffalo. And I know everybody gonna be saying, yeah, but when they play Buffalo in December and all that, I mean that's true. That is deceptive.
Mm-hmm.
But Like I said, let's not like they ain't already beat them.
Yeah, nah. Bruh, what we say all the time, it's the NFL, dog.
Yeah.
Like, it's the NFL, bruh. You go out there, could be 8-0, like we was talking the other day, and lose to a team that's 1-7. You understand what I'm saying? And it looked like that 1-7 team was actually 8-0. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all pro players at the end of the day. And, when it click, right? So, yeah, nah, Q, I don't think, like I say, I don't even sit here and say that they can't. But I will say it's hard. Now, if they was in the NFC, I'd say, yeah, them in Philly. The NFC, good night, bro.
What
The
y'all
NFC,
think about Philly versus the 49ers in the NFC?
that'll be good. Really good. But I don't think I just Jimmy G. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I don't think 49ers can keep up with Philly.
I don't trust Jimmy G, bro.
Yeah.
I don't trust no Jimmy G.
And like Kevin say, I don't trust Christian McCaffrey to be healthy throughout the duration of the season either.
And shout out to Christian McCaffrey. He been balling.
Yeah.
Stay healthy, bro.
But
Stay healthy,
but
brother.
he always does when he's on the field. It's just he don't stay on the field that much.
It is beautiful to watch when he out there.
Yeah,
it's just he'll go out there and do what he did, and then they talking about his pinky toe fell off. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, then he's supposed to come back, then he'll never come back. Then he come back, then he be out 2 games. So stay healthy, brother. Stay healthy. But I just don't trust Jimmy G. Q, think about this. He had Emmanuel Sanders butt naked on that post. That wasn't a post. It was whatever it was. He was wide, bro. You hit him that game over. You win the bowl, bro.
You don't trust me. The 49ers don't trust me.
Well, why you think they drafted that fella?
Trey Lance.
Yeah.
Let's see, Q. I don't even think it's Philadelphia and San Francisco. I don't think San Francisco is the team to watch or to challenge Philly. I think it's Minnesota, and I think Philly already beat Minnesota. Albeit it was the first game of the season. I think Minnesota is that other team that you need to watch.
You think Kirk Cousins keep this up though?
He ain't got to do much right now.
Yeah.
Because they can run the football so well.
Same as Philly,
and they got some receivers
multiple different ways. Philly is even more dynamic because Jay Hurts can beat you with his legs, he can beat you with his arm, he can turn around and hand it off to Miles Sanders. And, he got all the weapons and he can throw screens to Dallas Goedert all day and they still good.
And see, they got 2 elite receivers
and an elite tight end.
They got
Dallas Goedert is that dude, right? Tight end.
But now I tell you what, Minnesota slipped the sneak and went in. They got T.J. Hockenson.
Yeah, Hockenson.
And Irv Smith ain't that bad either.
Herb hurt right now. That's why they went and got him. He gonna be out for about 3 weeks. They got T.J. Hockenson, oh boy.
I need him to stay healthy too.
They went and got him, and see they got, of course, Jefferson and Thielen, and they got some guys, man. And then with the way Dalvin and what's the backup? Guy with the dreads. They run that ball, man. Oh, I can't think of his name. Not Mattis. Is his name Mattis? I think his last name. But anyway, they can run that ball, man. They good in their defense. It's been solid the past 4-5 years. Minnesota, man. Because like I said, it's not like you.
Talking about them though. To me, they just as good as anybody.
But I think it's because what Q said.
On that, they need to be talked about the same way that Kansas City and Philly. And
don't about Buffalo.
I'm still not believing that Buffalo is where everybody wants them to be. I get it. I understand the love fest for Josh Allen. I really do. That's a bad man. I get it. That's a bad boy.
I don't
But
know, Kevin.
I just
I'm starting to
I
get
feel
it.
like
I'm starting to call Q and ask him, can I get it? Can I get a ride
but
with it,
I
bro?
feel like everybody want to put them on another tier than everybody else, and I just don't see that.
I wouldn't say like they head and shoulders above and beyond the rest of the NFL. So you mean like they're here and then the next best team is here? I don't think that. I don't. I think it's like up here. I think it's them. I think it's Philly. I think it's Minnesota. I think it's
That's where I'm
KC.
at with
I
it.
think it's
That's where
KC.
I'm at with it.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I
And then
just feel
right.
like everybody like Buffalo is the first name everybody rattle off, and I don't
Well,
agree
it's
with that because
it's
I think
Josh Allen.
I think it's too, I don't want to say difficult, but they're just so reliant on Josh Allen that I think if he's not a superstar every game, then like they can easily go down. You know what I mean?
Now they've traded for Hines. They got Naheem Hines.
That's true, but I'm just saying, man. Like I feel like the other teams are even more versatile. Now he make up for a lot of that, which puts them on that tier.
He
But
does.
I think Philly, Minnesota, I think Kansas City, they're like the same as Buffalo. But I think those teams are even more. Even Miami is more versatile
Mm.
than Buffalo.
What
Not
about?
necessarily saying they're better, but they can beat you in different multiple ways.
Well, I think to Q point, I think the reason, real quick, why you saying people not talking about Minnesota, I think it's like what Q said. People don't believe in Kirk Cousins, but I feel like you're not asking Kirk Cousins to come out here and throw the ball 35, 40 times. You're asking him to throw it probably 18 to 20 times. He get you 250 yards, 220 yards, 275, occasionally get you 300.
Yeah, and turn around and hand it off to Dalvin Cook.
Are you good? You know what I'm saying? Dallas. What y'all think about Dallas?
Dallas defense is gonna keep them relevant.
Yeah.
Can they get to the next tier, the next level? No, I don't think so. Well, no, I don't, because they don't have the playmakers outside.
They
like,
miss
losing Amari
Coop.
Cooper was way bigger than that, and everybody expected.
Not
And,
me.
huh?
Not me. I knew it was gonna be bad off.
Yeah, because
That boy up,
like
man.
Gallup, like I don't think like Michael Gallup is not even, and I know he's been hurt, but
He ain't Coop though.
he ain't cool.
Coop showed
even
everybody Monday night.
Yeah.
This is what I does. That boy was
But
ball.
at the end of the day, they still relevant, and like
They are, but I think it's what you said though, Kevin. I agree with that. Like, I don't think that the offense popping up and they run defense is booty.
yeah.
The Bears was just running just roughshod on them boys.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So imagine you playing Minnesota,
Or Philly.
right? Or Philly, right? Or San Francisco. San Francisco.
So look,
Woo.
as crazy as it sounds, the Giants are even still relevant. As crazy as it sounds.
It does. I just,
Daniel Jones.
boy, you put
We
put
all like waiting for the downfall though.
put Saquon in that Buffalo running game more.
That's not fair.
You understand what I'm saying? Put him in that one of them other teams. What we just talked about, can run the football. Whoo.
But yeah, it's I like the way it is right now. It's parity in the NFL. Like which it always is. You know what I mean?
But it ain't nobody that's just like you saying, like here and then
that man, there's like 4 teams just like
could win that thing,
maybe
man.
5. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you now. I'm with you. But it is fun to see the Giants. I just wish they had. I ain't got nothing against Daniel Jones. He just don't do it for me.
He don't do it for them either.
I mean, he's not it, bro. That's what it comes down to.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
So
they've all doing a good job of coaching and
yeah, excellent, brother.
I love that boy, man.
He is doing a man.
Hey,
He doing a
I'm
job.
gonna
with them.
give y'all one name that ain't been talked about that need to be.
Who that?
Geno Smith.
No, bro, I got it right here. Thank you, bro.
Hey, Seattle
Thank
Seattle
you,
is so much better than I expected, bro.
bro. Then you, me, Quinn, my mama,
Pete Carroll.
word, bro. The 12th man, bro. Thank you, Kevin. That boy been balling, man. Gino been doing his thing. Yeah. Yeah, Gino been doing his thing, man.
Who's the offensive coordinator up there? Whoever it is, been calling great games for him too.
Hey, but
Jesus
accurate,
Christ,
though, man. He been accurate. I think I forget. I was listening to somebody that was spitting off them all the more advanced stats, and it was like Geno Smith got more on target throws than any other quarterback in the
NFL. I heard that.
Wow.
Yeah, Q, you ain't never heard of that coordinator?
Who?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I heard of it. he gonna be in LSU Saturday night.
Yeah. Nah, listen. Thanks, man. Shout out to Geno Smith. Balling.
And Q, your favorite quarterback, your boy Tannehill. I can't even say what I'm gonna say, man. No mind. The way you look.
What you about to say, dog?
I tell you about that dude 3 years ago.
Hey, but wait.
I was finna just go ahead and tell him he was right, man.
Nah, go ahead and say it, Kevin.
Nah, you right, bro.
But look, hold on. And he was. You right, Q. But how about, boy, they said, hey, Malik, you ain't ready yet. Boy, they gave Derrick Henry that ball and say, run, Derrick, run.
32 times. 32. I think Malik Willis threw the ball 10 times.
Yo.
He didn't throw. He had one pass in the second half. The whole second
Quinn
half.
said, yo, he ain't ready yet. He a little nervous. Nathaniel Quinn said he hadn't attempted no pass.
Hey, that's bad, man.
Dog.
Tannehill had to be bad for them to put this man in the game.
Had to be.
He got hurt.
He did.
He got hurt. But he wasn't doing good. Nah, he wasn't balling. I ain't shooting him no bell, Q. You right. Giving you your props. You right. I ain't shooting him no bell. But Malik Willis like, hey, bro, I wasn't ready yet. Look, Malik Willis like, hey, dear, hey, D. Malik Willis like, I don't give a damn what they call. You getting this ball. Dog.
Hey, Hilliard was balling too.
Oh, man. Hey, man, I know Derrick Hero like, Coach, I ain't practicing this week, bro. Man, the hell out that man. Oh, man. Nah, but, yeah, that Tennessee team done rattled off by 2-3 wins, though, ain't it?
5-2.
Yeah. Now, what I'm saying, on the road, they done got about 2
and
or
I
3.
think they started 0-2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They did. So,
Let me see. I think they might be.
bruh, they're definitely winning that division. It's them, the Colts, the Jags, and the Texans.
Yeah, they don't win 5 in a row, bro.
They're winning that division. They already won it. They already won that division.
Yeah, they got Well, they got the Chiefs
It don't matter.
this
They
week.
Kevin,
Other than that,
they win in that division, dog.
and it's two, maybe, yeah, they definitely winning the division. That schedule looking good after that.
And stop trying to be Kansas City and Buffalo. Run the football.
Yeah, you got a monster in the backfield. Use them.
Come on, dog. There's Derrick Henry back there. Run the
The
football.
only thing is sometimes like they get down and they completely take him out of the game. But
Man, run the football. Trying the man did. It's fourth time the man that had over 200 yards against that team.
because all you got to do is get Derrick Henry to the line of scrimmage.
That's it.
Like, as long as he don't get hit in the backfield and have people around his feet before he can get going,
Run the football, man.
man, he gonna get you 4 yards, bro.
Man, come on now. Yeah.
That's all he need. Now, if you get back there, he have to stop his feet. That's one thing.
Right. Just do your job up front. Let him get there. He's gonna be all good.
He ain't the guy that can create something out of nothing. Like he ain't that dude. But if you get him to that line of scrimmage,
Right.
he got a full head of steam. Boy. It's over with.
So, man, neither one of these teams got a chance. But boy, was that game entertaining, right? The Falcons and the Panthers. And shout out to my boy Lorenzo Carter with the pick six. Man, that was God, bro. When he was at UGA, he used to block so many kids. He's 6'6", right? He first dunked the basketball at 12 years old, right? So not only is he tall with long arms, he can also jump. That pick six, it was kind of like JTT. He just jumped up in the air like this. The whole what's his name? Walker trying to throw the ball. He just yanked it out the air, bro, and ran it back. But that game was so crazy the way it ended. With the whole the bomb to DJ Moore, and then they go to OT and they get the pick, and homeboy missed the field goal. Man, but I will say this about the Falcons. They've been playing good football. They ain't not necessarily winning, but they've been playing some pretty good football, man. I don't know moving forward who with all these pieces or whatever, what they're going to do or how that's going to translate into 2, 3, 4 years. But I will say it looked good that they responded to that coach. You know what I mean? Whatever he's doing or whatever he's saying, they listening to. So, I don't know.
Well, what's crazy is they winning that division.
Dog.
That ain't saying much. It's not saying much.
No, it's what you saying. It's crazy. Bruh. Is that the worst division of football?
About far.
Gotta be, right?
Easily.
Well,
Who else? Who else in the rank, Kevin?
That gotta be.
overall, yeah, it is.
The NFC West ain't that good
NFC
either.
West is pretty bad too.
I was gonna say NFC West pretty bad.
Seattle is 5-3 at least, but the NFC South don't even have a team with a winning record. So. Like the Falcons are 500, but that's it.
And
got a losing record.
And if Carolina would have won, they would have been winning the division.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Well, ATL had some entertaining games this year. They have had that, but man, that's about pitiful though. 500 and you winning the division this far into the season though, right? That's the thing. This far into the season and you winning the division by being 500.
And the NFL is so unpredictable, man. Going into the season, who would have thought the NFC East would have been the most competitive division?
Right? Or the NFC West would have been that bad.
Right.
The Rams just can't block nobody. Every time Matt Stafford go back to pass, he getting hit. And he'll throw an interception with good protection. bad protection. Look, you finna be like Wake Forest. It doesn't seem he liable to throw 3 P6s in one quarter. You fooling with Matt. But
And
I don't
then,
know.
like we thought the AFC West was gonna be good. The Chiefs
Oh
were the
my
only teams over there.
gosh. It is bad. The Raiders, dog.
The Raiders 2-5. Bro.
Your favorite quarterback, Kevin. What happened with him? D. Carr.
Being Derek Carr, he get happy feet in the pocket. Bro.
The only Josh Jacobs been the best thing for them, and he ain't even do nothing Sunday.
Yeah. And for some reason, I thought Russell Wilson was going. I thought he was gonna be good in Denver. Like,
I did too,
really
man.
thought he was gonna be good.
I did too.
I was completely wrong.
He ain't do enough high knees on the plane.
He actually played good the last game though with them high knees.
Because he doing the high knees on the plane.
Might he take him playing up before every game and do high knees.
And everybody's favorite quarterback ain't really living up to the expectations. Justin Herbert.
Yeah, but they had a lot of injuries though.
Oh no, man. That's what if you
Keenan Allen still hurt.
But Mike, he still got weapons out there though. Cause they would win any games if going for Austin Eckler.
And then he got hurt too. Justin Herbert. Listen, it ain't much I can defend him on. I'm just defending what I can. I do like him a lot, and I am shooting him some bail, but I'm running out.
Justin Herbert is the classic case everybody loved. The prototypical size.
Well, no, Kevin, he came in balling though.
He did, but I'm just saying.
Because I didn't think he was going to be much coming out of college. Then he got in there.
But if you got prototypical size, all they need to see is a little bit, and they all over you.
For sure. Now that's without a doubt, right? That happens all the time. You know, I even heard Derrick Rose talking about this, right? He was saying, he was like, you know, no slight, because he was like, he didn't want to seem like he was hating. But he was like, when he went to Memphis, bro, he wasn't a lock to go number one. Like, he had to, like, do what he did to get number one. He was like, versus now where they draft more so off potential. He was like, because he said Michael Beasley was about to be the number one pick. And he mentioned some other stuff that went along with that, but he was saying that he had to, everything he did that year at Memphis, he had to do. You know what I'm saying? To lock up that number one spot. And we saw what Derrick Rose did that year at Memphis, right? So you're right. You're right about that. Now you could be what, like you said, a combine warrior, Kevin. Right?
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Nah, I'm just not the biggest Justin Herbert guy, bro. That's all. So
I like Justin.
no, I think he good. I just it's levels to this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I'm not ready to put him on that level that everybody else putting him on.
I thought he was ready. I ain't gonna front, but he ain't proven. He ain't proven.
I'm gonna keep saying that until I get proven otherwise. Until I see his numbers translate into wins, I'm gonna keep saying that.
Like you made a good point when you talked about the impact on winning a few weeks ago, when you was like, if you look at Josh Allen, it's, hey, the hype is deserved, right?
Yeah, it's real.
You look at Pete Homey, you look at, you know what I mean, all these guys, Joe Burrow, right?
Yeah.
He went to the dang on Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? And was in the Super Bowl, right? Like, they ain't just show up. Like, they had a chance to actually win the Super Bowl. So, you know, you have all these young quarterbacks that are impacting winning football games, not just putting up 300 yards, 4-5 touchdowns, and not winning football games. So, no, I'm with you. Definitely with you. But yeah, man. Um, you know, but it ain't a Thursday night. It is a Thursday night game, man.
Yeah, it's a good one too. Philly and what they play this week? Yeah, Philly and geez, I was just looking at that.
It ain't San Francisco, is it?
Nah, it ain't that one.
It's Philly and oh shoot. I just saw it too.
Oh, it's an easy one tonight. It might be. It's gonna get ugly early.
Oh no, it ain't no good one. What you talking about?
It's the Texans.
Playing the Houston Texans. Shoot. I'm gonna watch the World Series. I'm gonna watch the baseball team from Houston. Yeah. But okay. So yeah, man, that's good. That's it for the NFL talk, man. You know, I'm trying to think. Man, Aaron Rodgers, you ain't my favorite guy, but I'd be mad too. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be mad too, Aaron. You drafted two guys from my favorite college football team, but hey, one of those should have been a different Georgia Bulldog. Hey, but so, Aaron Rodgers, I feel, and you can't relax no more. But yeah. But there's some NBA talk before we get out of here. Q, I know you gotta take care of some stuff. You gotta slide out of here. But we can get some NBA in if you got a dip.
Yeah, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Real quick. So who is y'all rookie of the year so far?
Mathurin. I owe you an apology. I can't definitively say
Banchero?
Banchero been doing his thing, right? But I do want to highlight Mathurin, and we did a disservice to Mathurin when we was talking about the rookies we was excited to see, because Mathurin was actually on my list too. I forgot about him. I apologize, sir. You have been going absolutely bananas. But Banchero, I probably would still go with Q. I'm just in love with being right now. I'm just in love with Mathurin right now.
Yeah, Mathurin averaging like 20 a game off the bench. He ain't even starting.
He going dumb. He had 30 against Brooklyn. Well, I probably could get 15 against Brooklyn, but he had 30 against Brooklyn. Understand?
But yeah, Banchero, you can see he that dude.
And it was people actually doubting, like, why would they get him number one? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you.
Do y'all think Orlando gonna build around him, or y'all think he eventually end up leaving?
I don't know about that.
I don't know, but I know right now, Q, if I lived in Orlando, I go while it's cheap. I'd be in that thing 3-4 times a week. That young fella, that boy can play some ball, man.
He be going at them dudes too.
Listen,
so
Kevin, I'm talking about, bro. I ain't out here just trying to shoot three. And when he hit that spin move, he hit that back between. Ooh, and I'm talking about he going up two hands, one hand.
With aggression. Like he be treating NBA players like little boys, bro.
On everything. I love watching. And I'm gonna tell
some big dudes in Orlando too. Yeah. The Wendell Carter strong.
That's what I was just finna talk about. He been balling, bro.
Yeah. He
looked like he finally done found it, right? Because he came to the NBA super young. Yeah. Man, he has been hooping, bro. He had 30. Was it last night? Night before that, he had 30. Hey, man, he tough, man. Banchero, I'm gonna have to go Banchero, but Mathurin just been. But Jaden Ivey been balling too, but I go Banchero right now. Jaden Ivey been solid, steady too, right? Yeah. But Banchero for sure. Oh my God.
I'm gonna holler at y'all. Make sure y'all talk about Brooklyn and the Clippers too. I want to hear about that. but I'll holler at you.
Well, I'll talk about the Clippers, but
talk about the Nets -1 player. How about that?
Whatever, man. What up?
I'll holler at y'all.
All right, bro.
All right, Q. But so yeah, speaking of rookies and Jaden Ivey, Kevin, you talked about few weeks back, the Pistons, bruh. And I just want to say, bruh, like you made some very good points because everything you talked about is manifesting. Like when you were saying you think they got it right, picking Cade last year and Ivy this year and getting Bogdanovich and um having, Sadiq Bey and what's the big guy name, man? He's shooting three, Isaiah Stewart. He's shooting
Yeah.
threes and everything now. They
Kevin
look
Durant.
yeah, Durant. So they look good. They're young, of course. They're not gonna come out here and win 50, 60 ball games, but man, like I'm with you. And then they got a good coach, bruh.
Yeah.
They got a good coach. Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you anyway, but it's manifesting right now. Like I said, it's not translating to a lot of winning. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. You know what I mean? Just being patient. I think you're right though. I think they got something, man. I do. I think they got something, man. Uh, James Harden got hurt, bruh.
Yeah, I saw that.
They was just starting to get some steam, dog.
Yeah, I saw they got a foot injury or something, right?
So he's supposed to be out like a month, and he was balling. I think the way he playing. See, and you said this before. I don't know how James Harden got such a bad reputation, right? James Harden is a smart basketball player. He's a very good basketball player. You can tell right now, James Harden is thinking it's time for Maxey to do Maxey, and I'm cool with that. I want to win.
Right. And plus, I don't think he can do what he used to do. Like,
But Kevin, he don't have to get the 30 and whatever. He can still get you 22 and 14 assists.
right. Yeah, I mean, he basically turning himself into more of a playmaker, right? Because before, so much was asked of him, like to carry an entire franchise, and like his usage rate was so like he had to make every play for Houston, and then he played all of them minutes. And
Yeah.
he initiated the offense like every time. It was just so much. Like I don't know how he held up for that long, to be honest with you.
Man. And then Kevin, he wasn't missing games.
That's what I'm saying. James Harden, he was there. He was playing.
He was playing.
With no setting out, with no load management of that dude, he was playing.
Yeah. Going to the playoffs, right? So nah, I'm with you, dog.
He did that for years too.
Yeah, bro. We ain't talking about 1 or 2 years, right? He was going and going and going and going. So I hate to see that, man, because they was, they started off 0-3, something like. And then they picked up, and then they lost last night because Embiid didn't play. Maxey still had like 32 or something like that. Max has just been what we expected, right? Yeah, been going crazy. So I hate to see that, man. Prayers up for James. Get healthy. You know what I mean? Don't rush back because they're gonna need you for the long haul versus the right now. I think Embiid could get you some 40 and 20 nights where he just dominated. Maxey keep doing him, and somebody else got to help and step up. But don't rush nothing back. I think it'll be just fine. But hated to see that, man. Yo, I told you the other night. Hey, man, Giannis, bro. It is what it is, dog.
That's my boy.
He go, hey, MVP, dog. I'm with you. I'm whatever. Bandwagon. I'm jumping on. I'm with you.
Yeah, that Giannis is the best player in the league, bro. Like that dude is unstoppable.
Can't do no with him.
He played defense. Like I don't want to hear nobody tell me, oh, he don't shoot. He don't need to.
Yeah, he's so it's kind of like like you said, they say he don't shoot, but he's had 30 plus in every game, or maybe all but maybe 2 or something like that, right? So I heard somebody say I'm gonna relate it to the football. I heard somebody say, "Well, UGA offense ain't whatever," but they're averaging 42 points a game, and they're they have 2 less plays of 25 yards or more than Ohio State. So they fine, right? So you know what I'm saying? You got to do what you do, right? Whatever it is that you do that, right? I think people get fixated on what a person's not versus what they are.
Right.
Focus on what they are. We know what Giannis is. Giannis, you do that. No, I'm with you though. I'm on board. They're going to the championship. I'm with you. All right.
Giannis a bad man.
I'm with you. Milwaukee Bucks look good. Cleveland Cavaliers look good. I like DeJounte and Trey, man. I like them. They just look like they fit well together, man. They playing good ball. You know, Toronto playing good ball. Boston playing that Boston Cleveland game was really good last night. Miami got I don't know. They scare me a little bit. I don't know if they're gonna be. They're gonna always be in it because they tough.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I see ECF though. Like I don't know if I see that.
I mean, it's a long season. We'll see what happens, but the Cleveland look they look like they might be it, bro.
Kevin, I'm gonna tell you something though. You said this all last year. Jared Allen and Mobley.
That's the tandem, bro.
Whew.
You get nothing inside on them. Like it, and they both got good touch around the rim.
So I will say this about Brooklyn. How much does it make you mad to watch Jared Allen and Karis LeVert doing what they're doing for Cleveland,
Right.
and James Harden not even on your team no more, and Spencer Dinwiddie doing what he's doing in Dallas? That's what you gave up. And Torian Prince, by the way. What's y'all problem right now? No defense, no rebounding. Ta-da! Torian Prince gonna do all your dirty work. Jared Allen gonna whatever on the inside, he gonna take care of that.
Yep.
He gone. Oh, KD off tonight. Karis LeVert can get you 50. Kyrie off tonight. Karis LeVert can get you 50.
Yeah.
No bull. Spencer Dinwiddie can get you 40.
Right.
It's cool. Luka said appreciate it.
They
Yeah,
went for the
did.
names, bro. They went for the names.
You know what I'm saying? So, but off of them though, Cleveland, man, I like the way Donovan and Darius Garland play together. Mobley and Allen, man. And then you got Karis LeVert, who just I've always loved Karis LeVert since Michigan. He a bucket, bro. That dude be balling, bro. And when he get rolling, you know who he remind me of when he get going?
Who that?
Jamal Crawford, bro.
I knew you was gonna say that.
He do, dog. Does he not?
Nah, he do. I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah, dog.
But like even last year though. Even last year, I think like if they don't get hurt, I think you see the same thing.
Yeah,
And and Donovan playing out of his mind right now.
He balling.
That
he-
even adds to it.
But see, you like to see that, right? It looked like this part sharper.
Yeah.
We ain't worry about the physical stuff. It's like I'm taking that step, right? Like we always like to say, players taking them steps. Yeah, man. So yeah, they look good, man. And Utah, like you said, man, right? Like
Like both teams won in that trade, you know what I mean?
they did for what they was trying to do.
Yeah, they both because Larry Markkinen, if Utah continues to win, Larry Markkinen gonna be an all-star.
Listen, man, you know how I feel about marketing. You know, the first time I saw him live, bro, I was at that game out there in Arizona, and I told you, I said, yo, this dude is dirt, bro. Well, way more athletic. When I told you that, I was like, yo, this dude is bad. And then he left. He was one and done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nah, man, you
And
right.
the only thing is like he been hurt.
Yeah,
other than that, like
yeah.
he
Marketing can
developed.
play it. Marketing
I
can
mean, this is
play it.
only what his 6th season, I think.
Yeah, he ain't been there long. He
Yeah,
been, I mean, look, think about 6 seasons. He probably like 23 years old, 24
right.
years old,
24
24,
or something like that.
something like that, you know. But yeah, nah. I think that's that you put it right. Like they both won for what they doing for their organizations. And Mike Conley, man, steady Eddie. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Just a baller, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Colin Sexton out there, Jordan Clarkson. You know what time it is with him, right? You already know what time it is with Clarkson. So yeah, man, I like that. But it's fun. The NBA fun right now, right?
right.
You can turn on Orlando and Detroit. I watched Oklahoma City and Orlando. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, man. I really hope he can go to a solid situation. That dude is a hooper, bro.
Yeah, Shea be hooping, bro.
I understand. Now, don't get me wrong. I get what the Clippers. Come on, that's Paul George,
Yeah,
right?
Paul George.
I get it. But if you think about it, his rookie year, he was balling for them. Even
Yeah.
in the playoffs when they was playing Golden State. Yeah, man, that dude, I watched him last night. He was going, no, it was the night before last, doing his thing. So, yeah, man, it's fun. It's fun, man. You seen these young guys do their thing. You brought up something. Well, actually, I say that for Q. We all talk about that. Do you know what you said the other night about moving forward with
Yeah.
as far as so we'll talk about because I want Q to be included in that conversation too. That was I like that though. Because I didn't think about it till you said it. I'm like, yeah, man, my man might be right about that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll talk about that with him next week. But I'm trying to think. Dallas, Luca been doing Luca with 33 last night.
Mm-hmm. 7 straight games of 30 points to start the season. 30
Come on.
points or more.
Come on, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Most
Phoenix.
since Will. Anytime you hear any record that say most since Will Chamberlain, you
It's significant, right? Like this, we talk about a dude who dominated, right? So, yeah, dog. But Phoenix been balling. Denver been,
Yeah.
but expected, right? Jamal Murray getting back into the fold. They lost some guys. They lost Morris. They lost my boy both of them went to Washington though. What's my man with the Memphis? Barton. They lost Will Barton. So yeah, nah, man.
Portland too. Portland been hoop.
Shout out to Chauncey. Talk about coaching, right?
Yeah.
Come on, Kevin. Me and you sat right here and said, me, you and Q.
Trash.
Man, Dame said, hell, you say. Dame, my guy. I love that. So, hey, and he hurt right now, but, he'll be back. D. Fox got hurt too, man. Prayers up for him. Y'all boys get back right. D. Fox. But yeah, man, it's just been fun to watch the league right now. I mean, it's always fun, but got some new young blood in there, man. Them boys doing their thing, man. Them boys playing some good ball, man. Lakers got 2 in a row, right? 1, 2 in a row. So they can back up off Russ a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know how I feel about Russ, man. I don't like the Russ slander, but they got them 2 in a row. Golden State, bro.
Yeah.
Pelicans, we on the same page, right?
Mhm.
But Golden State, what's up?
I mean, they getting old.
Mm.
Like they getting old, and it's like Charles Barkley said, unless that next crop of guys, Jordan Poole, them, Wiggins,
Right.
Moses Moody, them boys, unless they step up, that old core just ain't.
And see,
got it no more.
I don't think that they quite ready for that because I think now you see the value of the fully healthy Klay Thompson, right? Like, see, people was only the shooting part, the defensive end. He was right. You got to think about he's 6'7", right? I'm thinking about the pressure that it took off Steph Curry.
Right.
when that man running off that screen like that, but he had 2 catastrophic injuries, right? So it ain't like we bashing or dogging the man. That's tough.
Nah, it's just
People,
it is what it is.
but you know what's crazy about it though, Kevin? To even come back, this man not
Back and win
playing.
a championship.
He not playing basketball at the YMCA, bro. This dude came back and played in the NBA, dog, and won the ship.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? And I love Clay. So you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if they can sustain it. If they do, great. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't, so what?
Yeah.
Shit, what they won 4 in
Oh.
7 years, 8 years, whatever. Hey, I take it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, bro. So I think you're right though. I think you're right. I think it's just, I mean, it is what it is. It's the reality. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the reality, man. But you know, you still gonna have to beat them now. You know what I mean? I think they still gonna be around. They ain't gonna.
And then at the same time, they might be bored of the regular season.
Yeah. We talking about a team that understands the end goal.
Right.
Right? We just gotta get there.
You gotta wonder how much Draymond in that situation fractured the team.
Yeah. That's tough too. But you know, they that's huge. And like I said, I'm with you. I think they know we just gotta get there, right?
Yeah.
So I think they'll be okay. Phoenix look good.
Yeah.
Phoenix look good. Memphis
ain't they're not healthy.
Yeah.
When healthy, I think they can be the number 1 seed, the number 1 overall seed.
Yeah.
Because
man.
when you actually got Ja, Desmond Bain, Dylan Brooks, Jaren Jackson Jr. being out, that's really
That's
big.
that. Yeah, when you said that the other night, I'm like, you're right. Yeah.
Like, because if he's out there with the rest of them dudes, that's a team that can, like I said, that could be a number 1 overall seed type team.
You got everything right. You got Ja doing what he do, Bain doing what he do, Dylan Brooks, Steven Adams doing what he do, right? Yeah. And Ja shooting the ball much better from 3. So that's good for him to stress on his body, right? Knock that down. You got to get better at that shot. You know what I'm saying? Knock that down. I know you can go to the rack on anybody, but
yeah, he at the moment he's shooting like 50% from 3.
Will Levis, the 2nd ranked quarterback, 4th overall. Anyway, my bad. But yeah, so but yeah, man, NBA is man. What did you say? Fantastic, bro. It's been good, man. It's been good. Just some good games, good competitive games. Real quick, before we wrap up, the Clippers, man. I'm worried, Kevin, about Kawhi. Not the Clippers so much as
I know what you mean.
I'm worried about Kawhi, brother.
Nah, I feel you, bro. Like then they say the surgery didn't go well or something like that.
I guess it didn't go as expected, or you know what I mean. It didn't react right or something like that.
When stuff like that happens, like you say, man, you wonder. It's like, is the old Kawhi, is he done?
And it's tough, Kevin, because think about this, Kevin. That man got hurt the year Giannis and the Bucks won. He didn't even get hurt. He didn't play at all last season.
He do a lot of not playing.
Right.
So, like, at the end of the day, I mean,
so think about what we just said about Clay. Clay tore his Achilles and ACL and came back. KD tore his what? Achilles.
yeah.
Came back. Jamal Murray tore his ACL. He's back. He didn't play at all last year. Yeah. That's worrisome, man.
Yeah, man. I guess Kawhi, as we know it, you know what I mean, might not be.
Yeah.
What he was.
Dang. Yeah, I guess so, man. That sucks.
I
But
mean, injuries
man,
in general suck. Man.
it does, man. But you want to see, you know what I mean? Prayers up for you, Kawhi. I hope you get right, man. Golly, bro. I had high expectations for y'all this year, brother. But yeah, man. Oh, look. Shout out to D Rose just cause I just love D Rose. You know what I mean? D Rose, man. Man. I love Mr. D Rose. But oh, shout out to TG3. He retired officially a couple weeks ago. Todd Gurley. Man, it was short career, but it was a hell of a one. Shout out to him. Brittany Griner, man, I saw the situation. They denied the appeal. So she's starting a 9-year sentence, man. Prayers for her. That's an unfortunate situation. Man,
That's crazy.
it is, bro. Just it's real unfortunate, man. Prayers to her, man. I hope something could get done. But yeah. And oh man, rest in peace to Takeoff. Man, all of the fallen rappers, anybody that's passed, but it just seems like it's a dark cloud on these rappers right now. These rappers dying. Like you said, Kevin, you know what I mean? Like it's senseless, right? Man, this shit got to stop. You know what I mean? But rest in peace to that young man and prayers to his family, man, friends, and come on, y'all. We gotta do better than this, man.
Especially the way it went down. Like, I mean, of course we don't know the details, but
Right.
I mean, like everybody said, man, Takeoff was chilling, bro. Like he wasn't even
And
he wasn't even involved in nothing.
yeah, bro, this shit, you gotta stop, man. It's too much, bro, right? Like, for nothing, though. Come on, man. This young man was 28 years old, bro. You understand what I'm saying? When you got all the other situations, the PNB Rock and all these other brothers, you know what I mean? Like, it's gotta stop. It's enough go on as it is. You know what I'm saying? But, rest in peace to him. You know what I mean? Prayers to his family, friends, and you know what I mean, man? Golly, bro. It's just terrible, dog. But yeah, man. So that's all I got, man. You got anything else?
Bro, that's it.
That's what's up, man. I'm gonna watch that football game just because I like Jalen Hurts. My man Jordan Davis got hurt. Get well, brother. You on the IR, high ankle sprain. That's a big man with a high ankle
Big old
sprain.
ankle.
Woo! That was a lot of tape they put on. Yeah, get well, JD, man. Big man, get well, brother. But I'm gonna watch it just on the count of Jalen and Devontae and AJ though, man. I'm gonna watch it, to be honest, just on the count of Philly. And but I am gonna be watching the World Series too. Let's go Astros. Dusty Baker, bring it on home. Yeah, man, that's about it. Hey, we gonna see, Kevin. Wait, we got? Wait. Comfortable and easily.
Yeah.
Comfortably and easily. All right, I'm rolling. All right. So that's all we got for this week, y'all. Q had to slide out, take care of some business. But we'll be back at y'all next week. Until then, peace out.
Peace out.
And y'all chill out, man. Peace and love. Show love. All right, y'all. Peace out, man.